Hi, I'm Melissa Fisher, and I have spent many years in the property game and have done exceptionally well. In fact, I've done well over $100 million in property developments of my own. And I'm out there every day in the trenches working on them. And I have done strategies from development to the simple renovation and pretty much everything in between. I don't actually think there's a strategy that I haven't done myself. Now I want to be able to share that with you guys. I want to be able to give people the insights that I have actually undertaken myself and probably help you with some of the mistakes that I made along the way to ensure that you don't have to go through the same that I went through as I was learning. So guys, don't get caught up in that idea of the great Australian dream is to own investment property and you can just buy into it, set, forget and leave it there and it be okay. It's not how it works. There's a whole lot more to it than that. In fact, I've seen a lot of people that have actually tried that and lost a lot of money that needlessly didn't have to happen. I had a guy that I worked with a while ago. Now, he came to me with 5 investment properties that were losing $43,000 a year. Now, Ben, an amazing guy, and his wife were both on wages. So $43,000 a year out of their pocket before they ate. That is incredible, absolutely insane for holding property that wasn't doing what it needed to do. So spending a little bit of time, a little bit of creativity and a whole lot of solutions, we turned things around to not just getting back to neutral, but Ben started actually making money that landed in his bank that supported him and his wife. And to top it off, we created a nice $65,000 payday for him. So I've literally helped hundreds of people turn their property portfolios around or just get into the simple art of investing in property with some knowledge behind it. Carrie also came to me with a desire to actually do things differently. Now, Carrie was well experienced in the residential sector. What she wanted though is better income, better returns of her investments, which she knew she couldn't make out of the residential game. So we sat down and we mapped a few things out, set a few goals for Carrie and got a well-formed plan into commercial property. Now, Carrie's first deal incredible. She spent a bit over $800,000 getting into it and a few on costs. She gained initially $100,000 in net income into her bank account every year. That's after all costs. Now, it didn't stop there because by the time Carrie finishes filling that property, she'll end up with $197,000 hitting her bank account every year. That will give her just shy of $3 million in assets. That was her property deal number 1 in the commercial sector. So people often ask me why I teach. I don't need to teach. I'm a very busy person, but I love to ensure that I can pass on all the things that I've learned and actually help people get further in life, achieve their goals, and really tick that box of what's most important to them. It's very important to me to pass on what I know and more importantly, the insights that go with that. It is such a changing environment. So to be in it and be able to pass that on and save people time and money is something that I absolutely love doing. So I could go on all day talking about how many people I've helped and property deals that I've done, but that's not helping you. What you need is me on your side. The resources that I can offer you and a property platform that's going to give you everything you need to get started on your next deal. And that's Property Inc. And as a part of that, you get access to a treasure trove of pre-recordings and information that I have already delivered. You get all the resources that are on the Property Inc. platform, access to me to answer questions directly to you. And this is all available from your easy to use app on your mobile phone. So every month I pick 2 lucky people and I pull deals apart that they're either working on or they're looking at, and I answer every single question that can possibly be asked. We pull it apart to the finer details so you learn what works, what doesn't work, solutions we can come up with, and how to actually navigate your way through a deal successfully. And this will give you access to a tight-knit property community, people that are actually doing things inspired to achieve their dreams. You will have access to all kinds of resources from planning through to calculators and checklists that are going to help you reach those goals and be successful at what you're doing. Plus, you'll get to learn from some of the industry best. I'll have sessions where I bring along some of my most trusted and experienced team to spend time with you and actually answer your questions and delve into the things that you will not find from anywhere else. And the final key to making your property project successful is the planning, management, and organising of the project. So we have built in some serious project management software into our platform. And I'm going to give you this for free for the next 50 people only. Normally it would cost you over $1,000 a year to access this software. But for the next 50 people only, I'm feeling pretty generous, so I'm going to give it to you for nothing. What I ask you to do is make sure you use it because this is an absolute game changer. And there are some other opportunities throughout the year where you'll actually get to spend time with me. We have some one-on-one catch-ups and so we have just finished a bus trip in Victoria. In fact, the last last 2 bus trips, we travelled around Western Australia and Victoria, where we've been on live deals so you can actually see what's happening real time. I point out some of my deals and exactly what's going on and what we've been through, and then I take you around and point out some opportunities that are existing where you could get directly into that with my assistance. So here's what some other people have actually got to say about getting my help.
So I joined Melissa's property mastermind group mainly because I think I've mastered renovation sides of property and I really want to start mastering commercial and development. And that's what Melissa is really, really passionate about and really, really good at.
Firstly, networking, amazing networking opportunities, great energy in the group, and just so much that I can learn from Mel. She's very experienced. She knows a lot of things about a lot of different industries and opportunities. So for me, it was a great way for me to learn more, meet new people, and expand my knowledge into particularly commercial property, which is something I'm very interested in.
It was painful. Painful in the sense that you have all these stories and all these beliefs that have been dictating your path, and a path like this. And she opens you up to see potential and see other ways of strategy, but to let go of all the beliefs that you've been telling yourself for so long, it's painful, but rewarding when you finally do look back and go, oh, finally that's gone.
So if you're still watching this video, you know this is something that you need. So somewhere in amongst here, there'll be a link to an application form. Click on the link, fill it out to the very, very best you can. And one of our team are going to contact you and have a quick chat. And that's when we'll work out if we're a good fit. And I nearly forgot. For those of you that are interested in commercial property, I'm going to give you free access to our Commercial Investment Insight group. This is where me and my team pull together a whole heap of projects, the best of the best, and believe me, the worst of the worst. Now I go through and I unpack them. I explain what's really working well and certainly what doesn't work so well. You will have access to all the back-end information so you know what to do and definitely what not to do as you move forward. Anyway, that's all from me, guys. I look forward to seeing you on the inside.